And today we are doing a video in a series of, gardening, as you can see these two plants. And the subject of this video, or the topic, will be, get this, it's new this year, and it's planting potatoes in tires. Completely new. It's been a week since we've planted these onions, these 3 boxes. And you can see the onions already growing, and some of them not. And my dad thinks it's because they're cheap bulks from Walmart. But anyways, moving on. Let's look at this amount of weeds. My dad already weeded part of this. And look how fast it's growing. Whoa. But probably we're going to weed it in the weekend because my dad's busy with work and I'm busy with school. So the weekend's perfect. Anyways, back to the main topic. Growing potatoes in a tire. It's probably new to you. Maybe you've seen it videos on the internet. Maybe you've done it yourself. But anyways, planting potatoes in, tires is very practical. You can just keep on adding tires and adding soil, and you can just keep on producing more potatoes because they only produce underground because they're tubers. But the only bad thing about this is the tires. So the only good thing about the good thing about this would be that you're using tires. You're not disposing of the tires. Recycling, reusing, reducing waste. A tire here, an example, if you want to dispose of that tire, then Walmart would charge you maybe $3. And then they would resell it to other companies to use it to burn fuel, to make maybe cement, or to shred it up and to make asphalt under the road or on the road. And if the tire is still good, then they re-thread the tire, and then a quarter of the tires that are used, they are sent, guess, to Mexico. So some of the tires in Mexico are actually used tires from the US. Let me rephrase that. It was quite a long talk, so I kind of jumbled up words. It's a quarter of the tires in Mexico which are used from the United States. And because Mexico is not as developed as other countries, they have to ship tires from other countries, and they have to trade off between safety and price. So that's why they have to ship used tires from other countries. Right now, I'm going to let my dad put that tire back here because I don't want to damage these plants. They're kind of precious. And we're gonna put the black magic compost in the tires. And if you're doing this at home, then if you're afraid of the wind, then you can put a stake. Not this one because it's kind of too wide. But just get a thinner one to protect these plants. And if you wanted to plant the potatoes in a bigger container, say this, loud, then it would kind of be impractical, because if you plant it, obviously you would get more plants, but then you'd have to dig it up. With the tires, if you say have 6 tires and a plant, then you can remove 1 tire at a time and take out all the potatoes, then rinse and repeat. So it's not as practical with this big container, and that's why we prefer using tires. So right now, what I'm doing is that I'm putting the, black magic compost on top of the dirt. And when you're doing this, make sure to hold back the plants so that you don't damage them or the tubers when you're putting the compost down. So if you're worried about covering your potato plants, then the plants only need 4 to 5 inches of top growth, so they can produce, of course, the potatoes. So if the potato plant does grow, just add tires and a bit of compost. And sometimes people use knives like these, and they cut a bigger hole around this smaller hole in the tire, so that they can make, well, of course, a bigger hole, so that we can put in more dirt and more plant growth. But we don't want to do that because we want to keep the tires stable. Imagine you have, of course, 6 tires, and the wind blows them, and they're not stable. What's that going to do to the plant? I'll let you think. Ding, da, da. I'm too tired of waiting. They will all fall down, of course, breaking the plant, which is why we don't want to cut them. So that was the last part of the video. And if you're growing your own potato plants, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, let me try that again. Oh my God. Okay, let me try again. So that was the last part of this video. And by the way, viewers at home, if you have tires and you're about to throw them in a dumpster, don't. They're a hazardous waste. Trust me, you don't want to waste them. So I'll leave the choice up to you. Would you rather go to a place that recycles the tires and pay money, or would you rather, reuse them? Like pot holders, kind of. Or maybe in the playground you could put them so that your kids can play with them. But anyways, I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. No more rates. And watch other videos of EyeOnAiman and Malay was saying, especially the gardening videos. I'll see you all next time in the video, guys. Bye-bye.